Good morning. Thank you for joining us on 13 News Now Daybreak. I'm Emily Harris, and meteorologist Taylor Stephenson is here with me this morning. But before we get into this weekend's forecast for Hampton Roads, we're going to be turning to the newest information on what's being investigated as a possible assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. ABC's Perry Russum has the details.
This morning, the FBI is naming the suspected shooter as Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20 years old, from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, south of Pittsburgh. The FBI saying this remains an active and ongoing investigation. Overnight, former President Trump arriving in New Jersey, walking down the stairs of his plane hours after what the FBI is calling an assassination attempt at his campaign rally in Pennsylvania.
Look what happened.
New video shows the Secret Service reacting to the shooting on top of that white roof. A law enforcement source tells ABC News the shooter is believed to be a lone wolf.
We do not currently have an identified motive, although our investigators are working tirelessly to attempt to identify what that motive was.
Law enforcement sources tell ABC News the shooter fired as many as 8 rounds using an AR-style rifle from a rooftop. This video from above shows what's believed to be the suspected gunman, according to a law enforcement official briefed on the investigation. That rooftop is about 400 feet from the stage. The shooting happening minutes into a rally in Butler County, Pennsylvania, north of Pittsburgh. Trump releasing a statement that reads in part, "It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin."
There's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country.
One spectator was killed, 2 others injured. Pennsylvania State Police say the shots fired were scattered, with the injured and dead spread throughout the crowd. Perry Russum, ABC News, Milwaukee.
And political leaders across the world sent their support to former President Trump following the shooting incident, including here in the Commonwealth. They shared their thoughts and prayers on social media website X, formerly known as Twitter, and condemned the violence. Governor Glenn Youngkin saying, quote, "Suzanne and I are praying for President Trump, praying for his family, and praying for America." Senator Tim Kaine saying, "I'm deeply concerned by this situation, and I am praying for President Trump and everyone at today's event." And a joint statement from House Speaker Don Scott and Minority Leader Todd Gilbert reads in part, quote, "We were shocked and alarmed to learn of the violence that took place at the rally today. There is no room for violence in politics. We are praying for the victims and President Trump and their families." We have provided statements from other legislators across the Commonwealth on our website, 13newsnow.com.